U.S. School of Commercial Music Perfect Pitch Bootcamp Program. Description: Perfect Pitch Bootcamp is an intense 2-week adventure. It's fun, exhaustive, immersive, and musical. Much of it is one-on-one, with daily routines, lectures, and training methods that blend the latest academic research with strategic U.S. School of Commercial Music materials, paced by high and low-tech devices to help you become a professional-level music recognition practitioner. Note, when we say intense, we are quite sincere. Intensity assists the brain to rapidly wire the thousands of new neuron connections necessary for ear training success. Who is it for? It's for musicians, players, and listeners. It's for musicians with relative pitch, that's most of us, who want absolute pitch, and musicians with perfect pitch who need relative pitch. It's for current and future music industry professionals who want to have a lifetime edge with multidimensional hearing. It's also for musicians who have had difficulties with ear training, but who wholeheartedly enjoy music and want a musical career. Some previous ear training is desirable, but not absolutely required. How does it work? While everyone embarks from their own level, we can speed up the learning process and teach old dogs, our listening strategies, new tricks. We do this by encouraging the body to facilitate the brain's neuroplasticity through intense drilling with carefully designed and sequenced arcade software, which targets important musical skills faster than the brain can typically react, coupled with innovative music learning techniques involving specially prepared real music. Because ear training must be partly self-guided, a full description of principal methods is taught to you beginning with the first day of classes, with additional methods added throughout the program as you progress. How is it different? The USSCM program is the only complete system which operates subliminally. Also, we are unaware of any other ear training system which trains recognition strategically in the context of real music in real time. Logically, this is what practical ear training should do. Representations guarantee testing. During the training, you will experience perfect pitch and strengthen relative pitch to the extent of your current native abilities and our understanding of musical relationships. You will learn techniques and be loaned equipment to continue training on your own after the program is over. Actually, the program continues for an indefinite time. Your future progress is automatically monitored over the internet during and after the program for up to 2 years after your program. Testing occurs twice a day during the program and continues automatically, so effort versus progress is scientifically recorded. As with a physical gymnasium, your progress and maintenance is directly dependent on the amount of the continued exercise you do, as well as your genetics and conditioning, nutrition, and musical training. With time and the intense application of the USSCM techniques, permanent advancements can be made by healthy individuals. No other representations are made or implied. Follow-ups. The special software generates a log of each participant's continued at-home training. Graduates of the program may also make application to attend a future boot camp within 1 year as a refresher for half the current tuition. Available software and materials updates and hardware update, if necessary, will be supplied at that time. Special advice for music college students. As you know, college ear training is difficult. It's a class you can't fake or kid yourself about. Either you get the assignments at tempo or you don't. Music students very often are good instrumental readers, but it's all mechanical. They don't actually hear what they're doing until after the fact. Is that you? Consequently, unlike the old-school European conservatories which trained their students to compete in sight-singing contests using fixed-do solfege, modern music schools typically cater to the lowest common denominator and require only movable-do solfege, which just partially trains us. That was a big problem until the USSCM program, which uses high-tech tools. Schedule. 14-day boot camp daily schedule. Testing is twice a day throughout the program. 7 a.m. relaxation exercises. 8 a.m. morning stretching exercises. 8:30 breakfast supplied. 9 testing and warm-ups. 10 a.m. lecture. 11 a.m. supervised training. 1 p.m. half-hour light lunch supplied. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. supervised training. 6 p.m. dinner on your own near Davis Square. See lists of recommendations. 7 p.m. lecture. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. movies, videos, commentaries, analysis. 10 p.m. supervised training and testing. 12 a.m. lights out. So the daily training runs from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Daily lecture topics. 14 days, 28 morning and evening lectures. Week 1, perfect pitch and absolute pitch, and pitches out of context. Learning strategies and motivation. Highlights of effective ear training software. Color vision, color hearing, synesthesia, disabilities and benefits. Survey of absolute and perfect pitch research. Genetic predisposition, brain search, genetic predisposition, brain research, and introduction to brain plasticity. Brain plasticity and practices which stimulate it. Abstract pitches versus instrumental context. Abstract pitches versus instrumental context. The function of biofeedback devices in ear training. Testing philosophy, psychology, and conditions. Survey and application of historical ear training methods. The USSCM method. Genetic personality type, musical preferences and ability. Conditioning methods, physical, energetic, emotional, and intellectual. Modulation. Modulation continued. Your personal archetypal reference music. Week 2. Perfect pitch and relative pitch combined. The Berklee College of Music Ear Training Program. The U.S. School of Commercial Music Ear Training Program. Perfect pitch in the context of relative pitch. The necessary change of attitude for cooperative absolute pitch, relative pitch. Solfege and absfege. Atonal ear training. Tonalities, keys, melodic, harmonic. Foods and their digestion. Use of the 3 functional brains in music development. Pitches in harmonies, intervals, chords. Hypnosis and musical training. Bird calls and sounds of the environment. There you have the opportunity. When you make the decision to upgrade your ear, follow the instructions below to apply.